Beer!
We come to this place for magic. We come to AMC Theaters to laugh, to cry, to care. Because we need that, all of us. That indescribable feeling we get when the lights begin to dim. And we go somewhere we've never been before. Not just entertained, but somehow reborn. Together. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Sound that I can feel. Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this. Our heroes feel like the best part of us. And stories feel perfect and powerful. Because here, they are. AMC Theaters. We make movies better.
And now, our feature presentation.
Bink! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, finally, to another video about plug-and-play miners. And boy, am I excited to bring this one to you guys as we got everything working. If this is your first time on the channel, the intros aren't normally like that. I just was feeling funky today, and this is my second video recording, and I was looking down at my coaster that my wife got me for Christmas, and it was literally that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna troll my crowd just because I was feeling funky fresh on it. So anyway, it's the first time on the channel. Please take a moment to consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. If not, that's okay. I completely understand. But anyway, today, we have a ticket open from one of our other projects, so cool. So today we are actually going to be going over our DIMO results for the first week. We got a response back from the tech support. Again, thank you to a couple of you guys that reached out in the comments and sent me an email about some things to look for to potentially bypass the issue that we're having. If you didn't watch the video from last week when we unboxed our DIMO and then installed it, we were having an issue connecting our truck. And well, we were having an issue connecting, but it wasn't accessing the VIN number to our truck. And I have a 2020 Ram 1500 Classic body, and a couple, one of my subscribers commented saying that these are encrypted in the ODM little ports and stuff, so you need to find a way to bypass that to be able to do that. Well, I actually didn't need to get that. I really appreciate that, but that's good to know. Once I was connecting the device and it was saying, please reach out to customer support, we did that. We reached out to customer support, and we actually got a response within the first day. And this was on New Year's Eve, or on, this was last week, like right before Christmas, which was crazy. So I was kind of expecting with Christmas break to be gone that they say this is going to take about 7 days, and these are our office hours, and they're currently closed. So I was expecting to take longer for us to get a response. We got a response that day. All we did is submit a picture of our VIN number, and I believe it was our make and model of our vehicle. And then about 3 days later, I got a message saying that the account has been connected, the VIN number has been connected to your DIMO. Go ahead and reboot, reconnect, and see if you have everything going. So without further ado, we did get connection. We've got our vehicle stats. We've taken 2 trips. We've got numbers, and we've got everything that you're going to see when you get a DIMO device. And we have the macaroon, and we're going to get a second macaroon for my wife's vehicle because the rewards were stellar in the first week, and they're only going to go up. And I really like the way this turns the cars into a smart car. So we have very basic cars that don't actually have the fancy bells and whistles and like the Tesla screens and stuff like that. I don't have one of those fancy devices that AutoZone does where I can plug it in, it's going to read the errors out, but the DIMO, the macaroon, and I believe the AutoPie all do that. And so I'm very, very excited, especially with having hands-on time and getting everything working. So it's been about 5 minutes of your time. Let's jump right over to the computer screen and just show you screenshots from my app of the meat and potatoes and what you came here to see. I'm just kidding. I won't make you sit through that again. Anyway, this is not a tokenomics video or actually a breakdown on the DIMO token. This is just straight up, this is the number, this is how much DIMO is currently going for, and these are the results of the first reward cycle that I've experienced with my macaroon DIMO miner. And I say first round, so, or the payout in the first round, there's going to be some key terms for you to pay attention to or remember or recall as I show some of the screenshots. Now, of course, before we move on, if you do want to get yourselves your hands on one of these devices, go to heliummart.com, and the link is in the description. You can pick up one of these devices if they have them in stock. Let's see if they still have the DIMOs in stock. We're going to go ahead and open up a second screen because I believe the AutoPies are out of stock. But I do have, so you can go ahead and pre-order them now, so you can add them to your cart, and you can actually purchase the macaroon. This is the one that I have, and I have a second one coming for $99 before tax here in the States, and they're roughly around the same prices for you guys as well. But you can pre-order one of the AutoPies for $300 before tax. Now, the only difference is you're going to earn 3 times less rewards with the tiny little guy versus the big guy, obviously, because it's a little bit smaller, and there's a lot less to it than the DIMO AutoPie. This one goes off of cellular data. This one goes off the Helium network. This is more of my cup of tea because of how big into Helium I was in 2022 and the fact that I've established a network in where I live, and I'm going to freaking use it. So if you want to purchase one of these, go in the description below as well. Click on the link for Helium Mart and use the code NERDYDUDESTUFF, my YouTube channel name. No spaces. We tested earlier today. No caps. Doesn't matter. Anything like that. Nerdy Dude Stuff, and you'll save yourself a nice chunk of change in one of these devices. Anyway, so the current price for the DIMO token was sitting at just shy of 40 cents. It's at $39.21. We showed you guys how to get one of your devices. Now let's take a look at the meat and potatoes, what you're all here for, not the Nicole Kidman commercials, and we're just going to go straight into, these are photos that I took on my app. It's currently 4:37 p.m. I took these an hour ago. These are screenshots. You can see here I'm sitting at 9% fuel. It was connected. It's connected, and it was updated about 16 minutes ago, and this is going to be your home screen once you get your device plugged in, everything good to go. You're going to see like everything from your range on your mileage to the distance that you've traveled this week, and we have those that we're going to show here on screen as well as your battery voltage and what you have. It's going to let you know like right here the gas mileage, I believe. Tire pressure was on there somewhere as well. I might be wrong on that one, but you can also do a neat little thing where you can set up privacy zones, where if you don't want your DIMO to report the zone and where it currently is, it'll report that your vehicle and your DIMO is there in like a radius, but not pinpoint exactly where you are for privacy and concern. And of course, I have that set for my place of employment and my home as well. Next screen that we're going to be looking at, this is the average range I have left on my gas tank, which my vehicle, my truck shows that as well. But it's really, really neat to see the difference in times of day, because as it gets hotter in the day, the molecules of gas start to become more active and start to spread away from each other. So the gas kind of goes down. So you could see, and it kind of looks about the same for every single day. The hotter in the day here in Florida, the less gas that we kind of have or anything, because the molecules are spreading out. So we get less mileage. And then at nighttime, it goes back up. And everyone knows that the best time to get gas is like early dawn, like 4 or 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, before the sun comes up and starts causing those gas molecules to start becoming really active, because you want that nice, cold, slow, groggy gas molecules that stay closer together. You know, just a little bit of a chemistry, physics, and whatever stuff there. But anyway, it's you can see your average range, which is pretty nifty. And you see I really haven't topped off my vehicle since gas like 286 and before Christmas. But you can see with like the gas trends going down and with me going to work and like when I'm not and stuff like that. But I've traveled in my car or my truck every single day except for today, but I probably will. So we'll probably have the same range. But you can see your average range was, and obviously I don't have numbers from last week, so it's just going to be like, oh, your average range is 0% lower than last week. There's no numbers for it to pull on it because I've only been having this device up since, like, it's been not even a week that I've had it up. The maximum range you've recorded from your car was 155 miles. I only took 2 trips, but you'll see that here in just a second as well. So distance travel this week is 97 miles. I've got 39,000, almost 40,000 miles on my truck. And then you could see Saturday I did some driving and Sunday I did some driving. The only reason I'm really showcasing the driving is because to earn rewards on this device, you get paid out once a week. You have to drive at least once. So this week we've done about 97 miles. You drove 97 more miles than you did last week, because last week we didn't have the DIMO plugged in, so 0 miles there. It's all good information to see on screen as we show the rewards here in just a second. And then as you scroll down a little bit lower, you'll see like your average engine load. You can go into that, into the detail, see how your engine's doing, and then error codes right here is a big one, where if this showed a code or two, then you can click on it and see what's going on, and then maybe do some self repair if that's in your skill set, or you kind of know what you need to bring into a dealership or a Pep Boys or an AutoZone and not have them try to swindle you on something, but you go, actually, my car's CPU is only telling me that I need to flush out the carburetor or something along those lines. So this, go back. Anyway, so yeah, so you got that. And then this is, I have this, we're going to share it in another screen, but once we go down to the marketplace button down here on the app, this is going to take you to your DIMO wallet. And so here you got your marketplace. You can see I've got 121. Let's go to the second round of pictures here, make sure I have them there. Okay, so yeah, so this is going to be the basic marketplace screen. We're going to go into details when we drop down in the see more. Right now, I'm going to say this before we move into the rewards and everything else. There's no real easy way to send the tokens, the DIMO tokens, to well, actually, if you wanted to trade out your DIMO tokens, let's pull that up here. You can actually do it on Coinbase. So you can send them to Coinbase and trade them out for USD, or just sell them or anything like that. Or you can bridge them to your Polygon, your MetaMask wallet, and swap them on Uniswap if you like all those decentralized exchanges and swaps. But if it's really super simple and easy, you can just send it, and you just want to like kind of cash out and take profit over the first couple of weeks while you're in the reward period, so that way you can get your return on investment. You can just send them straight to your Coinbase if you're just an average crypto user and you don't have multiple ways to get crypto, and you're just like like my cousin-in-law who doesn't know too much about it, but he does have a Coinbase account and he's willing to eat the fees up on Coinbase to purchase crypto and sell crypto. That's what I would kind of direct him to do with DIMO, is just send it to your Coinbase and convert it to USDT there, and just hang on to your DIMO. But if you needed to cash out and you wanted the ROI immediately, so that way anything you earned, you can do it on Coinbase. But the way with the app right now is there's no easy way to actually send the token. So all you need to do is take your private key, and then you can go into your MetaMask or the Rainbow wallet, and you can add that into your account. So then I would have I'd have a fourth account, which would be housing my DIMO tokens and kind of bridging it there. So that way I can then transact upon them. So it'll say in my wallet here. It'll also be accessible in my DIMO over, or my MetaMask over here, so that way I can then transact upon them. So anyway, we have 121 DIMO. The last earning period was 21 DIMO. Now you're saying to yourself, well, why do you have 100 DIMO? It's because right now, and the reward in the referral system is probably going to go down when we go into level 2, and they're only doing, I think, like 25,000 referral claims or anything like that. But right now, if you sign up on the app, if you sign up for DIMO, if you get one of these devices and you use my code BU10HK, you're going to get 50 DIMO, and I'm going to get 50 DIMO when you put your first device on. Now, I signed up using a referral code from Helium Mart, as I stated in my last video. So 50 of those tokens that you see in my balance of 121 came from me getting the referral credit, as well as Helium Mart getting the referral credit. So that's 100 DIMO between the two of us. And then the other 50 I'm getting is probably from someone setting up, or they hadn't used a referral code in the DIMO app, and they were able to find out where they can add it. And that way it kind of then credited us as a referral or something along that. So if you're getting the device, I'd greatly appreciate it if you use my code BU10HK for that 50 DIMO. And again, sitting at today's market price with the 50 DIMO, it would be times 0.3922, just shy of $20. So you're going to get $20. The Macaroon device itself is $100. So that's $70 in total that you're spending, because you're already getting a free $20 by following my instructions and using my referral code. And I get the 50 DIMO as well, and greatly appreciate it. And I'll probably buy another Macaroon for my in-laws' vehicles, because we got 21 DIMO in our reward earning period for driving our vehicle at least once. 21 DIMO, sitting at today's price, is times 21 is $8.24. I'm rounding up, of course, but $8.24. That's insane. I didn't do anything except plug a $100 device into my vehicle. Now, I believe the rewards kind of fluctuate a little bit based on the activity of the network, but that's $8 in the course of a week just to plug a $100 device into my vehicle. And not only do I have stats on my vehicles, error codes, and gas and battery load, and all these pieces of vital information on my truck to make sure I'm maintaining my vehicle. It's not like I'm driving Uber and putting wear and tear on the vehicle to earn this $8.24. I'm just driving the vehicle and earning the $8.24. Like, that hyped me when I loaded and saw 21 DIMO. I was expecting like 2 or 3, maybe 8, but to see 21, man, that like just put me on the hype train right there. So very excited on that one. Here, my wife yelling at my dog. He's probably being naughty. Anyway, so moving on, just some information, and like I said about the reward period and the range time. In the network, right now we have 6 days and 8 hours until our next reward payout. So January 1st, which would say Happy New Year, by the way, to everybody. Happy 2024. And if you're watching this outside of January 1st, then happy whatever day you're watching this on. But January 1st, our next payout's January 8th, so it looks like it's every Monday for me. Right now there's 32,469 cars connected, 1,400 people signed up. So it's very important because that referral system for the 50 DIMO is going to probably drop here when they hit a certain threshold. So you're going to want to sit and jump on as soon as possible to claim your free 50. 212 miles total driven, 60 million all-time baseline DIMO distributed. So that's pretty solid right there. So that's just the overall network breakdown. But the important factor right here is you can check on when your next payout's going to be. If you've got like a fleet of vehicles and you got like 100 of these things in all the vehicles, man, you got to be loaded. But then here you could see on your earnings the range. So the rewards will go up based on how long and how much your streak goes on you actually utilizing your vehicle. Again, you have to drive at least once, just one time. So you got to get gas once a week. That could be one time. You're going to probably not want to cook dinner one time. You're going to probably need some beer one time. So you're going to drive at least one time a week to go and do whatever. So that's going to qualify you for that reward cycle. Now you can see here streak. I have 1 week going, 3 weeks until the next level. So I have to do this 3 more times. So 3 more weeks and I'll be at level 2. The rewards will go up. Right now it looks like the Nimbus, which is the name of my truck, is earning 21 tokens. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something that I'm learning in the long run. If that's saying that right now every week I'm guaranteed 21 tokens at, if that price goes up, imagine if that price goes up to $1. I mean, it might be some tokenomics. Again, this isn't a tokenomic video if they're going to cut down the price or anything like that. And I'm sure they will as things go on, like just like Bitcoin does the halvening and stuff. But right now, in my mind, if the token jumped up to $1, I'm making $21 a week just to drive my car to pick up a burger from Culver's. Like, that's incredible. Hardware connection, it's active. So tack on my wife's vehicle, my in-laws' vehicle. If I get another one, I'm maybe go to my best friend and say, hey, put this in your vehicle. You're going to I'll split the rewards 50-50 with you. Like, the possibilities are endless. But so that's going to be that there. That's the reward screen. That's the basic network breakdown. That's the basic app experience. You're going to have your fleet and your account stuff, which isn't really stuff that I need to showcase on screen right now. Maybe when I get my second one and I put it on my wife's vehicle, we'll have that under fleet, because you can absolutely have multiple vehicles on one account, which is good. I don't necessarily want to go ahead and create another account for her and set her up to get the free 50 DIMO. That's whatever. I'm just going to put that under my account so it's my fleet, so I can also monitor her car with the errors and warnings and stuff and make sure she's okay. And sometimes when I get home from work, it'll be I just made dinner, I just sat down, I'm trying to relax, and say, can you get me gas tonight? I'll at least be able to see her gas range and then kind of like prepare myself. Anywho, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I gotta say, I feel a little weird talking about a driving project while having a beer, but I would never condone drinking and driving at all. It just... Talking about vehicles while having a beer is a little, weird, because I'm talking about go out and drive, and I'm not going to drive right now. So, anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very, very excited about this project. I'm very, very excited to be working with Helium Mart again. We had a great time with the Miles site, so I hope you guys use my link to sign up and kick me back a little bit of commission on there. And hopefully it's a new year, and this will keep sparking me to want to bring out more content. I know the last, 4 videos that I've done were essentially just, hey, I'm unboxing this, and then I pissed off for a month and didn't come back and tell you guys anything. But I really didn't want to do that, especially getting the Weather XM, setting it up with Fry, and then getting the Macaroon and setting it up with DIMO. Just such an easy plug-and-play experience. I'm not one of those YouTubers that has over 100,000 subscribers, doesn't have to worry about a full-time job, has a big mining farm, just a regular every man. And it's, it was hard for me to film a YouTube video. Like, if you take your schedule and you're doing your micro mining and you're doing your little plug and play stuff at home and you're working 40 to 60 hours a week, then try to add a YouTube mindset, like a YouTube video, or creating content or researching outside of being a dad, cooking, trying to play some PlayStation 5 and Baldur's Gate 3 or anything like that. So, but I'm going to try to do a little bit more might not necessarily have the better content that you guys have been used to, like the goofy videos in the very beginning. I'm always going to have the beer, but probably not fully a beer full review because, like, just there was a lot going into it. So I kind of want to dial it back down to make sure I could still get you guys content. And I do apologize if the quality goes down and you're not a huge fan of it. But if you guys are and you want to see and stay up to date and you want to go on this relatable experience, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm O'Price, and I'll see you guys next time.
Somehow, heartbreak feels good in a place like this.